A classic Sicilian defense, Khan variation Marokzi bind Reti variation emerges in Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 1, setting the stage for an intriguing battle. On e4. On c5. Knight f3. On e6. On d4. On takes d4. Knight takes d4. On a6. This position is typical of Sicilian defense, Khan variation Marokzi bind Reti variation. On c4. Queen c7. Knight c3. Knight f6. Bishop e2. Abdyzhapar considers playing. On f4. Bishop b4. On e5. Knight e4. Queen d3. Knight takes c3. On takes c3. Bishop c5. Queen g3, and put immense pressure on the opponent. On b6 played by Jumabayev. On f4. Bishop b4. On e5. Threatening pawn takes f6. Knight e4 played by Jumabayev. Queen d3. Threatening queen takes e4. Bishop b7 played by Jumabayev. King castled kingside. Threatening knight takes e4. Bishop takes c3 played by Jumabayev. On takes c3. King castled kingside. Bishop a3. It is novelty move. Threatening bishop takes f8. Knight c5 played by Jumabayev. Threatening knight takes d3. Queen e3 played by Abdyzhapar. On f5. Knight b3. Abdyzhapar might go for. Knight takes c5. On takes c5. Bishop takes c5, and take decisive advantage. Rook c8 played by Jumabayev. Rook fd1. Knight e4. Rook ab1. On b5. Bishop d6. Threatening bishop takes c7. Queen d8 played by Jumabayev. On c5. Knight c6. Knight d2. Abdyzhapar considers playing. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Queen takes e4, and establish a winning position. Knight a5 played by Jumabayev. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Rook b4. Bishop c6. Rook bd4. Queen e8. On h3. Knight c4. Threatening knight takes e3. Queen f2 played by Abdyzhapar. Knight b2. Threatening knight takes d1. Rook 1 d2 played by Abdyzhapar. Threatening rook takes b2. Knight a4 played by Jumabayev. Rook to d3. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Jumabayev? Knight b2 is best move here because Rook g3. Knight c4. Rook g5. Knight takes d6. On takes d6. On h6 position is equal. Let's analyze the main game. Rook to d3. Bishop e4 is not the best move played by Jumabayev. Rook g3. On h6. Rook takes e4. On takes e4. Queen d4. Abdyzhapar is aiming to play. On f5. On takes f5. On e6. On g5. On h4. Rook takes c5. Bishop takes c5. Knight takes c5. Queen takes c5, and increase their advantage significantly. Rook a b8 played by Jumabayev. Queen takes e4. Knight takes c5. Queen d4. Threatening bishop takes b8. Knight b7 played by Jumabayev. Bishop takes b8. Rook takes b8. Bishop d3. Think carefully what is the best move for Jumabayev. Queen f8 is the correct move because Queen e4. Queen f5. Queen d4. Queen f8. Queen e4. Queen f5. Still Jumabayev is losing. Let's analyze the main variation. Bishop d3. Abdyzhapar is planning to play on f5. On takes f5. On e6. Queen e7. On takes d7. On f4. Queen takes f4 and dominate the board. Queen f7. Slightly worse move played by Jumabayev. Bishop c2. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Jumabayev? Knight a5 is a strong choice, since Queen d6. Rook a8. Queen d3. Rook c8. Queen h7 check. King f8. Still Jumabayev is losing. Let's analyze the main variation. Bishop c2. Abdyzhapar is preparing to play on f5. On g5. On f6. King f8. On h4. Queen h5. On takes g5. On d6. Bishop d1 and gain a significant edge. Rook c8 is not the best move played by Jumabayev. On f5. Rook c4. Threatening rook takes d4. Queen b6 played by Abdyzhapar. Abdyzhapar considers playing on f6. On g5. Queen takes b7 and establish a winning position. On d5 played by Jumabayev. On takes e6. Queen e7. Queen takes a6. Knight d8. Queen takes b5. Knight takes e6. Queen takes d5. Queen c5 check. Queen takes c5. Rook takes c5. Bishop b3. King f7. Bishop takes e6 check. King takes e6. Rook takes g7. Rook takes c3. Rook g6 check. King takes e5. Rook takes h6. Rook a3. Rook h8. Rook takes a2. Rook f8. King d5. Jumabayev fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.